Aimee again, and I'm here with my third of the 3 videos of me and how I get ready in the morning. And now we're gonna do hair. It's been a while since I showered. I showered way earlier today and I am so oily. So I'm actually gonna do a little bit of powder and dry shampoo and some volumizing powder. But first I'm gonna go ahead and turn my straightener on. I do use a Chi 1 inch, 1.5 inch, something like that straightener. The buttons are so hard for me to get to, so I just run it on like the reset button. So I just push the red reset button to turn it on and the yellow one to turn it off. Works pretty well for me. So I'm just gonna give my hair a little brush. I've got this nice strap on my just like goodies hairbrush here. And got this oil, and I'm gonna use a little bit of this powder. It's like not hair powder at all. It's like a shimmering body powder. I love it for my hair. It's called Haiku by Avon. And I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this on my roots, a little bit down here where I'm feeling kind of oily. And then I'm gonna brush that out and see where that gets us. Smells really good too. So then I'm gonna just kind of part my hair on the far side because I'm noticing it's a little oily over here, so I can get these roots too. Get my bangs, which feel like they've absorbed some sweat from this hot day. And then go ahead and give that a brush. And that's a whole lot better. Still a little bit of oil, but my volumizing powder will soak some of that up. So I'm using Venus volumizing powder. This stuff's awesome. And I'm just gonna put some of this like on the back of my crown back here. And then I'll sprinkle a little bit all over, but most of it is concentrated right here where I'm gonna try to get a little lift. And again, I'm gonna use my brush. I'm kind of lifting with the brush as I'm brushing to create a little bit of volume. And it is a hot day in Georgia, and I guarantee you guys I'm gonna be sweating at this event later. So I'm gonna clip some of my hair back so that I don't have to worry about my bangs sticking to my forehead or hanging in my face tonight. I'm just gonna do a little bit more of a part than I actually have, just to give myself a little lift there. And I'm gonna show you guys the clips that I like using as an amputee. You know, before I was amputated, I was all about the bobby pins. Love me some bobby pins. You can hide them so easily. It's like they're not even there. Bobby pins are super hard to use as an amputee, and so now I use almost primarily snap clips. So I've got my snap clip here, and I'm just gonna, I already kind of know what I want to do, and I'll kind of put my hair, I'll kind of brush my hair to help with what I want to do. And then I'll use the snap clip to pull it back. So, whoops, I dropped that one. I'm just gonna grab a new one since I've already got my hair kind of in position. Use my teeth to position it in my arms. And then I'll just kind of run it through my hair how I want it. Push it back, kind of push it forward a little bit to give it a little bit more lift. And there's that side. And then I'll just kind of brush out the other hairs. And then I also want to do the other side. So I'm going to pick up that clip that I just dropped. And I'll position it using my mouth. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but I'm going to start a little bit lower. Kind of sweeping it back. Coming around, pushing it back, making sure all the hair is underneath it, getting it where I want it before I snap it in place. And then I'll kind of brush that down. Gotta be careful when I'm brushing it because it can move the snap clip placement if I'm not careful. And so I'm gonna flat iron and kind of curl the ends under with the flat iron, but first I'm gonna spray it a little bit because I do have this fan going and I don't want to mess up what I've got going on with the top. So one way I found easy to use spray is just to let the spray sit on the counter, position my head, and then spray it. I've got to be careful because my arm is kind of big, so it will interfere and get in the way, but that's okay if it does. I'll just kind of like use whatever gets on my arm for some of the flyaways, and also to kind of push upward in the back to kind of tease that little back part of my hair. So I think that was enough. I use a medium hold there. Actually see about doing a little bit more right there to hold that hair back. Hopefully some of that's stuck. I'll just use the fallout here to kind of arrange that how I want it. And I'm going to just use my brush because I know when I kind of teased back there, it probably made it look a little funky, so I'll just run my brush over really softly and then kind of floof it up a little bit more right there where that spray was. And now for the flat iron, which people are always really amazed that I can do. So first, I do a lot of brushing to get the hair in place. Make sure it's exactly where I want it because I'm not going to be able to use my hands to place it afterwards. Once I get that, I will pick up the flat iron, the hair underneath it, and first I'm just going to straighten. I'm not going to curl just yet, just kind of getting everything nice and flat. And then I'm going to do another brush there. And then now I'm gonna, this time as I flat iron, I'm just gonna turn the flat iron as I pull down, which results in a nice curl. Just slightly, not too much. Now it's just slightly curled under. And then I'll just use my brush to kind of loosen all that up. Very nice. That's exactly what I was going for. And so then I'm just going to do the front of the other side as well. This side doesn't need as much straightening, so I'm going to go straight for the curl. That out. And I want just a little bit more spray right there. I may end up even adding another clip. We'll just try a little more spray for now. So I'm actually just going to get it on my hand this time, or on my arm rather, and just kind of position that how I want it. And it'll probably fall again. I'll probably end up putting an additional clip. All right, so finally, I want to show you guys how I put on jewelry along with this. So I'm just going to kind of get some of this stuff that I just used cleared out of my way. Roll that back. And I think I'm going to wear pearls to the party tonight. And then some like drop earrings. These gold ones I think will do nicely. I love these earrings, but they get easily tangled, so hopefully that's not an issue right now. Let's see. As you can see, I just keep all my jewelry in this tray. It makes it easy to get to, but also makes it easy to get tangled. So they're not, so that's good. So what I do first, normally I do this before I do my lips, so I'll have to redo that, but that's okay. So I'm gonna use my mouth to position the hook how I need it in my arms, and then I'm gonna stand up, grab it, put it in my ear. So watch. Helps to get close to the mirror so I can see exactly where my ear hole is and make no mistakes. Push it on in. There's one. Get a good grip. There's the other. There we go. All right. That looked easy, but it took me a really long time to get that skill down. So now for the necklace, all my necklaces are attached to magnets. Makes my life way easier. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna carefully drape it over my neck, and then leaning down, I'll reach so that I can get both sides even, and then just kind of bring them together until they clasp. And then again, sometimes use my mouth, but I can just kind of hold on to it and move my neck to get that clasp in the back. All right, so all that's left is for me to get dressed, and you'll have to use your imagination to think about that part. Have a great day.